Something just happened with XRP that has a lot of people paying attention, and it's not because of a headline, it's because of what just moved on-chain. Nearly $120 million worth of XRP was just transferred to Coinbase in a single whale transaction. And when you see that kind of size moving onto an exchange, it usually means one thing: something is about to happen. Now, if you're newer to crypto, here's why this matters. When large holders move funds off exchanges, it typically signals accumulation or long-term holding. But when they move funds onto exchanges, like Coinbase, that usually suggests potential selling pressure because exchanges are where assets get liquidated. So naturally, people are asking the question, is this whale about to dump? And the honest answer is, maybe. But it's not always that simple. Because transactions like this can also be positioning. It could be preparation to sell, it could be preparing to provide liquidity, or even setting up for strategic trades depending on market conditions. But here's what matters more than guessing the intention. It's understanding what typically follows moves like this. Large inflows to exchanges tend to increase short-term volatility. That means sharper moves, faster reactions, and usually a lot of overreactions from retail traders. Some people panic sell, others try to front-run the move, and most end up reacting late. And this is where having a strategy actually matters. Because whether XRP goes up or down from here, the real opportunity in crypto usually isn't reacting to one move. It's recognizing the pattern. Big money moves first, price reacts second, attention comes last. And right now, we're seeing that first step happen. Now zoom out for a second, because this isn't just about XRP. We're starting to see more movement across the market again. Capital rotating, whales repositioning, and early signs of momentum building back up. And historically, when that starts happening, it doesn't just stay in large caps. It flows down into smaller, higher risk, higher upside projects. That's why some people like to spread small positions across early stage plays instead of trying to time one big move perfectly. And that's where something like Bitcoin Hyper comes into the conversation. Not financial advice, but this is one of those early stage projects that fits that high risk, high reward category. It's still in that lower price range right now, which is typically where people look if they're trying to get positioned before attention really shows up. Because in this market, you're not trying to be right every time. You're trying to catch the one that actually runs. Of course, with that comes risk. You can lose everything in these types of plays. That's the trade-off. But the strategy itself is what people pay attention to. Now, the other piece people underestimate is execution. Because when markets start moving, especially during volatility spikes like we could see with XRP right now, speed matters. You don't want to be stuck dealing with slow swaps, high fees, or clunky wallets when timing actually counts. That's why I always recommend using something streamlined like the Best Wallet app. It just makes the whole process easier. You can manage multiple assets, move quickly between positions, and get into early-stage projects without jumping through a bunch of extra steps. MetaMask works too, but having something faster and cleaner can genuinely make a difference when things start moving fast. But bringing it back to XRP, this move doesn't guarantee anything. It doesn't mean the price is about to crash, and it doesn't mean it's about to pump. What it does mean is that something is happening behind the scenes. And in crypto, those behind-the-scenes movements are usually where the real signals are. So instead of asking, is XRP going up or down, the better question is, what are the people with the most money actually doing right now? Because they tend to move first, and everyone else reacts later. If you want more breakdowns like this that focus on how money actually moves in crypto, make sure to follow, and I'll keep you updated.